Proceedings are concluded. This court is adjourned.
All this shit I did for this motherfucking company?
You ever had a great idea stolen from you and didn't know how to go about getting justice? In Charles Ford's The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching, he takes us behind the scenes of his public copyright and civil rights lawsuit against his employer, Con Edison. In this explosive page-turner, Ford writes of an idea he submitted being taken and used without credit or compensation. In a book where no names have been changed to protect the guilty, Ford details how he stood his ground legally against theft and racial discrimination. Ford's exploration of a corporate lynching attempt inspires readers to pursue justice and fight back legally in the face of corporate opposition and retaliation. The Anatomy of a Corporate Lynching is available on Amazon worldwide in paperback and on Kindle. Find Ford at author Charles Ford on Instagram.
What's up, African Diaspora? I'm running a little late today. Well, you know what? It's not live, so it don't matter. Okay, guys. Have y'all been? Okay, good to see you guys. Just want to make sure my lighting and everything is correct for y'all. Okay. So, y'all know I have my little gavel. There are a few questions that have been posed. And so I want to go ahead and address those questions. Okay. All right. What do I need to do to get the father added to the birth certificate? I'm the child looking to have a paternity test done in order to have my birth father added to my birth certificate and to have my last name changed to his name. That is so sweet. So the first thing that happens is your mom. Where's your mom? If your mother has passed, you are going to have to file a petition in the court of law. And what happens is when you file that petition in the court of law, the court will adjudicate him the father, and then the court will have a court order that allows your birth certificate to be amended and his last name affixed. If the parent is alive, you can go straight to the Bureau of Vital Statistics in your area, and they can go ahead and get that change made with straight paperwork. But again, if the mother is deceased, God forbid, you just go to court and the court will get it done. So paternity action for an adult, and the court will get that done for you guys. And this happens quite a bit, and you want to make sure you do this because if something happens to the father or to one of your half siblings, you want to be able to partake in heirship and not have any issues. So it's kind of always good to have these things taken care of. Okay. What can I do if I want full custody of my son? I'm not married. My partner does not help me with my son, doesn't like to work, talks to me rude, and he threatens me. And says he will take him. Honey, I'm going to have to bang the gavel on that. And I'm going to tell you why. Girl, why are you still with this man? You said your partner, that's where you messed up, okay? That is where you specifically messed up. First of all, guys, if somebody speaks to you rude and they threaten you about the child, why would you want to be with that person? And then why would you want to raise your child to be able to see that type of behavior so he or she can believe that that behavior is okay? And when you say that you have a son, ma'am, you don't want your son to grow up mistreating women like that. So I'm going to let you know that you are wrong for staying with this man. And if he does not help you with the son, he's not going to get custody anyhow, honey. He doesn't do anything. Okay, and then depending on how old this son is, this son can actually request the court, can speak to the court, especially it's automatic if they're 12 or up. If they're a little younger, it's up to the court's discretion. But the child can speak to the court and let the court know who he or she wants to live with and why. Okay, if the child is younger than that, you can get an amicus attorney appointed, and that amicus attorney is a friend of the court. That's what amicus means, friend of the court. And that person will let, Joseph, that person will let, edit that out. That person will let the court know and give them a better indication on what parent this child should be with, and what the visitation schedule, custody order, and all of that needs to look like. Okay, but it seems that you are being disrespected and abused, and so you need to get yourself and your child out of that situation, honey. And then somebody's threatening to take your child, you take your child first, especially if you are the primary caretaker. and you go file child support on that person, and when you get an order, then the child can be released. Okay, that's just my thought process on what you should do. You know, but hey, get you an attorney and see what they say. What documents should be filed with the court in order to provide a TSP account as a result of the marital property division? I got divorced overseas this year. My husband's attorney filed the petition to register foreign degree of divorce, no fault divorce, in May. 3 months later, I've received the following documents from my husband's attorney: waiver of service of citation, which you never sign. Don't ever sign a waiver. Joint motion to enter post divorce qualified domestic relations order and retirement benefits court order for the thrift savings plan. My husband has not signed them. I have concerns regarding the content of those documents and whether they are the right set of documents in this case. My husband's a federal employee serving overseas but domiciled in the U.S., and I currently also live and work overseas but in a different country. Thanks for your help. Honey, those seem like the proper documents that you need to be able to have filed. But again, I did not represent you, so I do not know. But it seems as if the qualified domestic relations order looked like he's trying to get some of your retirement. So where are your papers that are supposed to give you part of his retirement, honey? You need to get you a lawyer like he did and get to crack-a-lacking. Okay, but don't sign a waiver of service. Don't ever really do that if you don't have a lawyer. You let a lawyer instruct you on when you should and should not sign a waiver of service of citation, because a lot of people don't realize that when you sign a waiver of service of citation, depending on how it's worded, not every time, but depending on how that thing is worded, they may never have to talk to you again about the case and may be able to go to court and get whatever it is that they want and you not be able to contest it or be notified. If that waiver of service states that you want to be notified for each and every court proceeding and you want to file and you want to go ahead and sign it, you can. But I would advise you not to sign a waiver that does not say that you need to be notified of each and every single court proceeding, because that's how people bamboozle you, stick, and move on you, and then you are looking disgusted in the end. Okay, so yeah, that waiver of service, I wouldn't so much as think you should be signing that again, but you're gonna have to get a lawyer and figure that out for sure. Let them see the entire case. But honey, I wouldn't be signing. If it was me, I wouldn't sign it. I'd send everything. Baby, I wouldn't sign nothing. I'll be in the court of law with my attorney, getting my quadro drawn on his money. Okay, not letting him do it to me. A new child custody case has been posted. Let's see. What happens in a child support case when either party does not use the app the judge has ordered them to communicate only on? My girlfriend of the past year and a half, who's pregnant with my child, has been involved in child support case for 6 years. Recently, the judge has ordered her ex to pay $14,000 in back pay and $12.36 a month for 3 children. He also ordered both parties to only communicate through a special app. He's in Alaska, she's in Texas. She has continued to text and allow kids to talk to him without using the app and is lying to him about having a job now. He's only sending $600. Money order. Has she already forfeited the order by not following the judge's decree? Has she already forfeited the order but not following the judge's decree? And why would she lie to him about having a job? Is this something that can be used against her? Baby, let me tell you something. Order in the emotional court. She like him. That's it. I hate to say it. She's pregnant with your child, but honey, it's something about that man she likes, because I don't know why she's lying about having a job, because that has nothing to do with him. You're there, you're taking care of her and his kids, and he needs to be paying child support. And he's supposed to be sending the entire amount that the court orders him to send. It does not matter what he's sending. And if he is sending a money order, she can go back later and act like she didn't receive that money. He better have proof of that. He's supposed to be making payments through the child support disbursement unit. I know if the case is here in San Antonio and it's through the Attorney General. So I don't know why he's even giving her money, because to me that could be a gift outside of child support. He could be giving that money to her for something and not necessarily for the child support. And it's always up in the air. People should pay according to the order and pay how the order tells you to pay and to who the order tells you to pay, and let the state disbursement unit disperse the funds instead of giving her a $600 money order. No, she has not forfeited the order by not following the judge's decree. Okay, she is gonna get her money. If he is supposed to pay $12.36 a month, then he's gonna have to pay $12.36 a month. and then $14,000 in back pay, no matter what she says them. Okay, no matter what she tells him, no matter what she says, no matter what she writes, no matter how she talks to him, he's got to pay it. Now, with respect to that app, why does she want to talk to him and not communicate in that app? I want to know. Okay, so I'm going to order you to email me, booker@bookerlawfirm.com, because I want to know, honey, why you are allowing her to be talking to him on the text message and all of that if she's supposed to be communicating with him through that app. Now, as far as talking to the children can't communicate through the app. Don't do them like that with their dad. If they want to talk to their dad, let them talk to their dad. Now, don't. We're not going to be that petty. Okay, the petty bus isn't that long. It's just a little short. Okay, it's one of those 6-seaters. So it's a short petty bus, meaning she needs to speak with him on the app, but the children cannot speak with him on the app. That's not fair. They can do video. Their dad's in Alaska. Come on. I think you're just a little upset because I think you know that she still loves this man. And sir, you knew that before you got her pregnant. So next case. You knew it before you got her pregnant. With that being said, that is the end of everything, guys. Make sure you add me on Instagram, she_ya_lawyer. Make sure you email me your questions. They can end up right here on this channel, okay? Booker@bookerlawfirm.com. Alrighty then. Until next time, y'all stay up, okay? Remain positive, and remember, get through this day, get through the next day, get through the next one. Before you know it, you'd have made it through a whole week, and life is grand. Love ya.
Are you tired of the violence, tired of the injustice, police brutality, rampant discrimination, lack of gun control in this failed biased socioeconomic experiment called America? Or maybe you need a break from the relentless grind and want to regain control of your destiny, your wealth, your health, and your purpose. DiversifiedGame.com has the right course for you. Prepare for my first trip to Africa. Looking to reconnect with your roots, start a new business, or just a fresh start. Africa, aka the motherland, is waiting. Don't let the Chinese and the Mzungus have the fun and also take over the motherland. From Cairo to Mombasa, from Dakar to Cape Town, Africa has something for everyone, from business opportunities to the most amazing people, safety, leisure, and landscapes. The opportunities abound. It is time for the diaspora to reconnect with their roots. Time to reconnect with the birthplace of humanity. Africa is the last frontier. Get your head in the game and reclaim your legacy. The writing is on the wall. Babylon is falling. Give up the stress, grind, and violence inflicted on our people on this continent and prepare for a journey of restoration and joy by connecting with the land of your ancestors. Check out our new course and kick off your adventure at DiversifiedGame.com.
Hello, everyone. Please make sure you subscribe to the African Diaspora News Channel app on these platforms.